Data is a collection of information from facts, statistics, numbers, characteristics, observations, and measurements that represent an idea. There are two forms of data. Quantitative data deals with the quantity, for example, the number of whales at SeaWorld. Qualitative data is another form of data that deals with the description of things. Qualitative data can be observed but not measured, such as the color of your eyes. Here are some examples of quantitative and qualitative data. Quantitative data: age of your car, number of students in a class, number of pennies in your piggy bank. Qualitative data: color of the sky, softness of your skin, influence of extracurricular activities in a school. You may be wondering, how do we gather data? There are several ways to obtain and analyze data. As a researcher, you can use the following: surveys, focus groups, interviews, and questionnaires. A survey is a tool that a person can use to have a brief discussion about a specific topic, like favorite ice cream flavor. A focus group is a group of individuals being interviewed or observed on a specific topic, such as discussion on school safety. An interview can be a one-on-one or group discussion as well, where the observer is trying to compile information about a specific topic. A questionnaire shares the same characteristics of a survey, focus group, and interview, as it's a list of questions the observer has compiled for the specific topic. These tools are great to use to organize and visually represent data using various charts and graphs. Have you heard that a picture is worth 1,000 words? The organization of your data is critical when you're trying to explain the results from a researched topic. Let's review some visual representations of grouped data. Let's examine this bar graph. A bar graph is a graph with grouped data that has vertical or horizontal bars. This bar graph has vertical bars and depicts the quantities of favorite animals. Let's think of talking points we could interpret from this bar graph. From this graph, we could interpret: 1. The least favorite animal is the fish with a quantity of 1. 2. The bar graph has an interval of 2. An interval is the quantity between the marks of a bar graph. 3. 4 more people preferred cats than dogs. A frequency chart is another tool we can use to organize and represent data. A frequency chart shows the occurrence of a specific item within a data set. For example, this chart lists food categories and the number of votes per category. Another popular tool we can use to organize and represent data is a picture graph. A picture graph is a pictorial display of symbols and images to represent the grouped data. In this picture graph, the researcher was observing the frequency of people during the breakfast and lunch times for McDonald's. A line graph is most popular for displaying data over a continuous time period. Take a moment and review this line graph. What are some things you could interpret from this line graph? When gathering data, whether qualitative or quantitative, we can use several tools such as surveys, focus groups, interviews, and questionnaires. To help organize data, we can use charts and graphs to help visualize what's going on, such as bar graphs, frequency charts, picture graphs, and line graphs. Organizing data is an essential skill a researcher must possess. These tools are a good foundation for handling data.